Hey everyone! The wait is finally over as World of Tanks Modern Armor released the trailer for upcoming season, and the season name is Darkness Rising. It is Halloween themed, and in this video, I'll discuss the major changes that will be coming as part of the next season. Before we get started, World of Tanks Modern Armor redid their logo, and to celebrate this occasion, you will get one set of World of Tanks Modern Armor themed camouflage for free just for logging in. So let's get started about the major content update that's happening this season. The first thing on our list is the returning map. So like every other season, we're also getting additional map that is coming back or is reforced, and the map is Wild Park. This map was in the game pre 6.0 or pre 5.0 and was removed, and now we're getting it back. I'm a little bit disappointed with this map because it's only 600 by 600. That means it's only available to tier or battle tier 3 to 8. That means it will not be in Cold War, or you will not see it tier 9 or tier 10. I was also expecting Kane to be the this season's map as we saw it on the trailer for previous season, but it's not coming at least at the beginning. However, BAM did give us a hint that another map will be coming later this year. So maybe we'll still get Kane, but Wild Park will be returning, and I will pin a replay for this map pre 6.0 in the comments if you want to check out how this map used to look. And then later on, we'll also have a guide on how to play this map. Next on the list, we have tanks, existing and new ones. So if you don't buy the season, you can earn KV4 TTS Tier 8 Tank Destroyer at stage 100. However, this is not as lucrative for those that are actively playing this game because the tank was earnable as part of the contract. So I'm not really excited about this tank. It is slow. It does have armor. It does have secondary weapon as well. So obviously, if you don't have it, you can just essentially get it for free. So don't miss out on that because I already earned it a couple of weeks ago or a month ago. Not really excited about that. But if you do buy the basic season pass, which I 100% recommend, you should always buy the basic season pass as you get your money or gold back, and it's essentially free tanks. I would even go as far as to always buy Ultimate Season Pass as well if you can afford it. You don't have to buy anything else. You don't have to buy Premium Time or anything else. This is the only item I do recommend. Mandatory for Basic Season Pass, and if you can afford, buy get the Ultimate as well. So for Basic Season Pass at stage 25, you can earn Tier 6 Medium Loza M4A2 Sherman, especially for those who are Sherman fans. And at stage 75, you can earn the best tier 8 tank, or one of the best tier 8 tank, and one of the best, or not the ultimate, if not the ultimate tank destroyer, an M116 Panzerjäger. It's a must-own tank. It is very, very, very powerful. Doesn't have armor, but the best gun mobility. Everything about this tank is awesome. So if you don't have it, don't forget to add it to your collection and dominate the battlefield. That was for existing tanks. We're also getting two new tanks as part of this season. The first one is for stage 100, you can get Detentiera Medium and Gasse. Probably butchered the name. It is a Brazilian tank. And you can also earn the skin for free at stage 120. So don't stop at stage 100 now. You have to finish stage 120. World of Tanks has been doing this for last few seasons. So before we just stop at stage 100 and don't progress, right? As there's no rewards. But now they've been adding more and more rewards. And don't forget to earn your skin as well. This is the first Brazilian Cold War tank, and probably a mid tier. I'm not 100% sure, mid or bottom era 3, but probably a mid tier tank with a decent gun. We'll have a review on this when it is released. Moving on to our next tank, or the last tank as part of the season pass or ultimate season pass. It is tier 10 tank destroyer Kanonjäger Panzer 3GST term. It is ultimate season pass tank, as well as you get the skin if you buy the ultimate season pass and a 3D commander. The tank is it's like armor fixture tank. The turret does rotate a little bit like an Excalibur. Article is a little bit confusing because article talks about having a hydropneumatic suspension as well, auto reloader, but stats doesn't specify that. So I don't think it has those features. Might be a little bit confusing, but we will have that confirmation on Monday. But the tank looks like a fast tank which has armor. I'm not sure how strong it will be. I don't think so. The DPM doesn't look that great. Probably might have some camo. Maybe it can hold, but for TDs to be that effective, you kind of do need more alpha. This looks like a fixed turreted medium, at least in my opinion, if as far as the mobility and the stealth is concerned. I am guessing they haven't released the stealth, but I expect this to be stealthy TD um, that will be available with the Ultimate Season Pass. In addition to it, we will get two more tanks, not as part of the season, but later on as part of the Halloween event. The first one is the Escalation Era TD Monster Jagger. Looks like a Rocket Jag Panther tank. Probably in addition to Rocket, it has a gun as well. And then the second one, which you can will be available as part of the Halloween season, is the Tier 9 Tank Destroyer Night Stalker. It seems like we are getting to World of Tank Destroyer instead of World of Tanks because we are getting two World War II TDs this time at a Cold War. Last season we also got T114 BAT. The season before we also got TS60, and maybe the one before we had SP2. So we're getting a lot of TDs, and matchmaking is already flooded with it. Not a personal fan of it, but maybe you enjoy playing Tank Destroyer and you probably get these tanks. I'll definitely get the Ultimate Season Pass, but I still haven't made up my mind for Halloween tanks. As I said, these Halloween tanks are optional, but do not miss out on your Season Pass and Ultimate Season Pass tank. As part of the Halloween event, we can also get the 3D Commander Van Helsing. It does have a VO. For me, the only reason to buy the Commander is if they have unique VOs, kind of makes the game interesting. In addition to the Van Helsing, we will also get Monstrous Skin Carmilla. I do have the regular version and do enjoy that Commander. And if they're on discount, I might buy the Carmilla and Van Helsing. I do like these uh, 3D commanders that have VO as well instead of the generic voices. So that's as far as tanks and 3D commanders are concerned. We get another generic 3D commander as well, but I don't think that has VO. It's a Polish commander. Not that attractive. The next on the list we have the UI improvements, also known as the quality of life. It's not as big as what we had last season, but they're still useful, pretty small by themselves, but kind of do add up to make things a little bit more easier. The first on the list, we have a sub menu when you're about to purchase a tank, as you can directly view, check out the details as well as preview the vehicle before, without getting, into the sub menu. You can do it directly from the main screen. Next on the list that we have is a filter for MOE. The filter, again, it's not useful in the state it will be released because what happens is you can only filter the tanks that have MOE, at least one. So basically, most of your tank will probably have one MOE and they'll all be showing up. But what I want is to have like ability to select either one MOE tank or two MOE or three or four or none. Currently, what it does is it selects either it'll show up as long as you have one. Again, not that useful, but probably it'll be improved in the next update or the future updates. But it's something. The next UI improvement is adding having an ability to see your 2D commander in the end screen battle. I do love watching my 3D commanders in end screen, and now you can also see your 2D commander, especially if you have one of those your favorite 2D commanders that does not have a 3D model, like one of those old pre 6.0, pre 5.0 commanders, and you'll be able to see them in the end screen. Now, the next item we have is a sub menu for commander. Our commander system is pretty difficult to navigate and assign between different tanks, but they have now added the ability to make it slightly easier. I do feel it could be further improved, but now you have a menu where you can do customization as well as assign, making it a little bit more easier. The last item on our list is the stats page filter. Currently, we do not have any filter. All you have is the sorting option, and it's very difficult to sort, especially when you have so many tanks, or not difficult to sort, difficult to find a tank if you have so many of these tanks. And we finally have the filter. We did have it pre 6.0. Now it's also available, will be available as part of next season and make it easier to find the stats of a particular tank you're interested in finding. That's it for the UI changes. Now moving on to our last item, and that is balance changes. Do not have all the details yet. Article will be posted on Monday. But what I do know is the 170 World War II tanks and 16 Era 1 tanks will be rebalanced, and some of the tanks that will be part of this rebalance is Tier 10 Object 277, probably a buff. Tier 9 TS54, probably another buff. Era 1 FP 4005, probably a nerf. And then IS4M, not sure. Seems to be pretty decent. Maybe a nerf, but could be buff either. You don't know. The new line could go either way. So that is all you need to know for this season. Let me know what you think about the season. Personally, I preferred the last season because the map that was added back was playable at tier 10, as well as the UI changes were better. But as far as the tanks are concerned, more or less the same. Not a fan of so many of TDs though. But yeah, do let me know in comments what you think about this season. If you're planning to get the Ultimate Season Pass or Basic Season Pass, or if you're looking forward to those VO commanders. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.